So today we're going to do the seed planting. So what we did with our seeds is we soaked them overnight on optimizer, and simply is because in case the heat becomes too much, then they can just be able to grow with the minimal water. So the optimizer helps a lot with helping it to have low seed dormancy, so it can break and it can all come up together. So for the kienyeji one, we are going to transplant them in rows. I'm going to show you some previous one. I already dispersed them and they've grown. In a week's time, we'll be transplanting them to the main farm. Okay, and then the giant one, I prefer just spreading it over on the shamba. Reason is they don't have a lot of transplanting it is too much work for me. Yeah, but I find some people to do transplant it, so it's everybody with their own way of doing it. For me, I find the giant one, I put it directly on the shamba, but the small one I normally transplant. Actually, the small one has so many seedlings. You can get from a 50-gram guy, you can get a lot, really a lot. The retail price is 200, between 200 and 240 shillings for the seedlings. Okay, yeah, I think that's all I needed to say. It's between 200 and 240. I personally like sowing the seeds myself. I don't know why, but I believe in doing it. I come to the farm more often. It's therapeutic. It helps me. Okay, so watch it as we try to disperse. So I'm going to show you what I normally do is I mix manure, some soil, and a seedling. Then I disperse it with no formula, because basically I'll come uproot it. The seedlings are too small. Let me just show you how the seedlings look. The seedlings are too small. The seedlings are too small, so I don't think you have the time to try and factor out a row or something, no. So as you can see, they're all soaked. You see how they look? They were soaked overnight. So now it's time to plant them. So I'm going to plant them, I'm going to mix them and just disperse them. So that's the secret I've given you. Mix with fine manure, and be subscribed, because I'm going to tell you another thing. Not all manures can be used on manago. That's the reason most of you have bacterial wilt on manago and any other crop that is in that vegetable group. Be very careful. You need to use manure that is completely decomposed. So for today, I'm using some chicken manure that was for a long period ago that has mixed nikama tu jivu jivu. I'm using some rabbit manure. One thing I like about the rabbit manure is it doesn't have any pests. Then also you can use goat manure. Goat manure is really good because it's completely decomposed. But when you try to introduce cow manure, which is usually the best, but it has to be completely decomposed, because what happens is once you introduce those it's usually worms that come with it, then that's a complete drama and chaotic thing in your farm. You don't want to do that. It's not one of the best things. Okay, I hope I've given you much information about manago. Now you can start your farm. Okay, and if you go to the market any day, anytime, manago is sold. So, and then it doesn't need a lot of water. That's the beauty about Manure. You water it twice a week, you're good. If your soil is so good enough, you can water it once a week, and you're good to go. Okay? Okay, subscribe. Thank you for watching.